Good afternoon. Welcome to the fourth in a series of East Cleburne Legacy, the legacy of the East Cleburne
Why do we have the separate? Well, we have the one school now. At the time we had the two schools, we must understand segregation was the norm of the time. We couldn't do anything about it, couldn't make those changes. But there are people who what? Persevered. And I thank God for that. Because of that, the dual system that was set up to increase the knowledge of some and hamper the knowledge of others, that system was struck down.
And she was 9 years old when we moved here. But she's our eldest daughter. She graduated from Cleburne High in '94. Went on to get a BA in English from Southwestern Adventist University.
These are the gospel heirs. And so let me tell you a little bit about the gospel heirs. The members are, this is Alfred Johns, my dad Frank Overton, Jerome McNeil Sr., Clarence Cashmere.
Chicken barn, the chicken yard. And there was a rooster, a very mean rooster. And he would hide behind the persimmon tree, and you'd think he wasn't looking, and you'd get just about to the gate, and here he would come. And he loved nothing better than chasing, screaming.
You know, I had a 3-year contract. I think it was 24, 25, and 27 per year if you made the team. I got a signing bonus. I was fortunate enough to get drafted the last one in the 5th round. And again, to me,
Xavier, you gonna play football? I'm not playing anything, but these drums. So I say that to say this, is that my ability to withstand pain and be patient and be exact was forged in the golden pride of Cleburne High.
With some of the minor leagues in baseball. And I also want to mention, Reverend Dollarhide mentioned something about the old Negro League, baseball league, and just about 3 blocks from this campus, 706.
He said when he made the Hispanics, he undercooked. When he made the blacks, he burned them. And when he created the whites, he got it just right. That's a school teacher in the Cleveland Independent School District in 1968. That was my first grade teacher.
They think I'm ancient. I do remember going to J.C. Penney's at Fort Worth. The fountains was white and black. Of course, me being a bad little girl, kenned all those Halfords down here. I drank out of that fountain. I thought, there's no difference.
I went to an Ivy League college. I went to one of the top law schools in the country. And for some reason, they were convinced that I should be president of the senior class. And I was. But I just want to tell you, growing up, that proverb that it takes a village to raise a child is the truth.
The family says there's some things in there that are not necessarily true, but that movie is based on what traveling African-American groups and musicians and talents had to go through. They really had to make decisions about where they would stop, where they would eat, because every place that they'd eat, no matter how much money they had, if you've seen that movie, there was a very talented pianist, but he couldn't stop everywhere. He couldn't go into every restaurant because he was African American.